Hello, this is John J9292 bringing you some more Pokemon of the Week. I'm sorry this one's really late. It's a Tuesday and it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I'm not exactly feeling well and I've been busy doing stuff with school. So this Pokemon this week is Clawitzer because we are the Screaming Lobsters after all. You gotta do something to commemorate our 1 month on YouTube. So far, looking at Clawitzer, it's a pretty average, if not below average Pokemon with a great special attack. Its speed is terrible, but not super terrible, so it's kind of usable in some of the sets. Its HP and attack are abysmal, but you're not going to be using your attack ever. But your HP kind of limits your bulk. Your special attack is amazing, so you're going to abuse that as much as you can, especially with your Mega Launcher boosted attacks. Let's hop right into it. First up, we have our choice Clawitzer. You can use Specs or Scarf, depending on what you want to do with it. Most people aren't going to expect Clawitzer to outspeed stuff, so a Scarf set is definitely viable. You could outspeed something like Latios and nail it with Dark Pulse, catch him by surprise. To me, this is the standard moveset: Water Pulse, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, and Aura Sphere. However, Ice Beam can be switched out for Dragon Pulse, even though I have it listed as between Aura Sphere and Dragon Pulse. To me, it's between Aura Sphere and Dragon Pulse because I think Ice Beam is absolutely necessary for a Water type to have. You need that Ice type coverage, because without it, you can't hit stupid things like Venusaur trying to get on the switch. Dragon Pulse will hurt it, but not as much as Ice Beam will. Your team, you're going to want to team up with Venusaur for great defensive synergy, Politoed to amp up your Water Pulse, Heatran to take the hits that you can't, and vice versa, Landorus to take on electric type attackers, Breloom to incapacitate the one Pokemon on the opposing team that is the most threatening to Clawitzer, or to just take it out, and Skarmory, really any hazard setter, to set up hazards and make your job a lot easier in killing things. What you're going to watch out for are just strong attackers, because your terrible HP stat isn't going to keep you alive long. And with just barely above average defenses, you won't survive that long either. So anything with a strong super effective attack, you definitely have to watch out for, especially if it's stab. Just anything powerful in general, Clawitzer doesn't like staying up against, even if it's Scarf, because even if it's a Scarf on, it's not going to be doing a whole lot of damage. It can pack a punch, but it's not going to be one shot after one shot. Here is the Assault Vest set with max HP and max special attack. Same moveset as before, except now you're going to be able to stand versus some of those stronger special attackers and retaliate with a really strong attack that they probably won't be able to handle because your modest nature with that max special attack, and you know, it's too much to handle for some of the frail strong sweepers. Same team up as before, except now that you're Assault Vest, you're kind of relying on both. So you're going to need Cleric. I didn't list it, but Sylveon and Vaporeon make great Cleric support. Same as Umbreon, but I advise against using Vaporeon because it just puts another water type on your team, compounds weaknesses and types, so that's not exactly a good thing. Most people would advise against that as well. Same things to watch out for as before, but now you can stay in against some of them and fire off a hit and be forced out or have to sacrifice it. Next up, we have our Life Orb set. This set is going to have Cleric support or Sticky Web support if you want it to be successful, because it's going to die really fast. I like Timid better because it's going to let me outspeed stuff like Crawdon as compared to Crawdon just one-shotting you with knockoff, but Modest is definitely a thing, and I messed up. This should be HP instead of speed on the Modest one. Whoops. Oh well, but I told you guys, so that should be fine. You're going to watch out for the same things as before, but because you're Life Orb, you're going to have the Cleric support even more now, because without it, you'll have only 10 attacks in you, and that's if you outspeed them, or if they choose a boosting move. You have to watch out for that. You're going to die quickly, but if you're going to die quickly, do as much damage as possible. You're going to watch out for everything you had before, and then some, because now you're not going to be able to take a hit at like 50% because you're going to end up killing yourself because your life will recoil. You're going to have to watch out for that. And all these sets here are missing 4 EVs, I know. To me, I just always stick it in special defense. It's kind of a natural thing just to up the higher defense even more to prevent a special attack boost for download. Yeah. I'm signing off now. This is John J9292. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe.